Can we get a quick shout out to all those dudes who tell people to get a life, whether it be after getting fucking rolled Call of Duty or watching a YouTube video of somebody doing something really dorky? Where are you guys now? You guys sitting in your room playing video games too? With a .97 KD on Modern Warfare? And no job just like me? Or are you trying to go outside and trying to get the virus? How the fuck did we get to this point? I've been outside like 6 times in, I think, 40 days. Let's see, I went to fast food twice. In the store. Wow. Store twice. And to the mailbox a half a mile away. At least twice. So yeah, about 6 times. Since first week of March. Last week of February. It's been hilarious what this has turned into. Last week of February, after moving back to my parents' house around Halloween, I told my girlfriend that I was probably not going to be seeing her as much, or if at all, because my parents are old and they're what's the word? My dad can be very paranoid about stuff like this, and she said to her whole family why I wasn't coming because I was scared of the coronavirus, and her dad fucking laughed really hardly, and then in a very non-sarcastic way said, "Wow, if he believes all that stuff, you should dump him now." And he was fucking serious. Always gotta eat during these. It's a tradition. Frosted cherry Pop-Tart. With no milk, because it's fucking impossible to find milk. But yeah, here we are. Here we are, almost 2 months later. And if you don't have a mask on out in public, people look at you like you have an antenna on instead. How'd we get to here? How the fuck did we get to here? I'm finally doing this because this is the first time my parents have been out of the house. And I can actually do a fucking commentary. I don't have to whisper like a little bitch. Alright, what else can we talk about besides coronavirus? Let's see, sports? No. Video games? Maybe. There's so much to talk about. Let's see. This virus could effectively end LeBron's career. I've become much more optimistic lately, last year, but there's still situations where there is no point of believing a certain outcome, and this is one of them. Why would we think the basketball's going to be played again in 2020? It's only getting worse. It's only going to get worse. No baseball. No football. And then I think the only way we can start playing again is with no fans, and nobody wants that. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Nobody wants to watch 10 dudes play basketball in an empty gym. The homie playmaker Pat bought me a birthday present, an early one, ticket to Lakers Wizards, March 28th. And the NBA season ended. What was it, March 11th or March 9th? One of those two. I'm gonna be 29 in 10 days. See, now you're trying to do the math, and you have no idea what day it is right now, and when I'll record and upload and edit all this stuff, so good luck with that one. I'm a fucking boomer. And this won't end LeBron's career, but it could easily snatch the end of his prime. I mean, okay, he's not in his prime right now, but he's still arguably the MVP of the league and the best player on the floor versus any team. So, what if he doesn't get a chance to suit up again though until like October 2021? God, that sounds fucking awful. Same with Tiger, same with Brady. We have some of the best, if not the best, sports players of all time in the twilights of their career, and they're getting dumpstered by coronavirus because they literally can't play. Father Time is just laughing. How the hell is Brady's last pass going to be a pick six? God damn. Fucking, even like Last of Us 2 got delayed because of coronavirus. A video game. Damn struggle. I haven't worked since Halloween. Got screwed over by the USPS on accident for one warehouse job in November. And then I was going to start working for Amazon March 29th. Found that job in January. Had a very long build up to that because they opened up a new warehouse at an airport. They were hiring, I think, 1,200 people. And I was going to be one of those 1,200. And working in an airport in a warehouse for Amazon during coronavirus was not going to be my cup of tea. So, bailed on that one. So, stimulus check is nice and all, but compared to what it could be with versus other countries, it's hilarious. So, what do you do when the government says to stay home? And life says, now we want you to look at 2 monitors for 12 hours a day. You play Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot? New YGO Pro came out. Project Ignis. The old YGO Pro no longer be supported as of May something? May 1st? Kinda sad. Have a lot of memories on there. Not like it's not much different from Ignis, but the new one is better so far, besides the fucking new time rules. And you would think, because people can't play in real life, that secondary market for Yu-Gi-Oh cards would crash. Somehow the opposite has happened. And just a bunch of staples and a bunch of new support has been spoiled, and secondary market is like catapulted into the game is somehow even more expensive. What if I don't want to pay $100 for one card in my extra deck that can just negate Nibiru? What if I don't want that? I don't even play in real life, but I still could, and I want to. The fucking barrier sucks. Besides Yu-Gi-Oh! There's that trash game Overwatch. I'll talk about Overwatch. This is the last game. We'll talk about other ones first. Valorant. Valorant's quite the video game. My very early impressions of that game were so negative. Holy shit. Now I've watched it a little bit more, and no, I'm not gonna play it because fucking.
That's right, my lady. You are free.
I mean, load me up on the controller. Screw it. But
Nothing to give but my gratitude.
I guess that's all we need.
now I've watched it a little bit. I don't know.
Farewell.
Still on the wrong side of the fence as opposed to everyone else, but it's doable. I just cannot stand the graphics or the abilities in the game. Not a fan of the color palette, really. It looks like a clone of Team Fortress 2,
You think if they
another game I've never played.
they'd make it a little easier for us.
Not sure they
And of course, it looks like Counter-Strike,
What do you mean?
but that like blue and orange wall, like flame wall, and the poison cloud, it looks like it's an early alpha when abilities start getting tossed out. I don't know. It's so weird. And I just think of that Call of Duty video where the community made a plea to the developers to fix their games, and one of the clips is from World at War, and the hack is that the entire world just changes from neon color to neon color. That's what fucking Valorant reminds me of so much. And I can't wait to see washed up Overwatch Pro after washed up Overwatch Pro failed at that game.
The voice is impressed.
So,
He says for
I'm sure like you guys,
he'll unlock a new level.
I'm playing quite a bit of single player games as well.
Just came back.
And I think because of how unfun Overwatch can be, and how relentless it is when you lose and even win, and just teammates and the whole shebang, it's almost like you can hand me any single player game, and I'd enjoy it. I mean, I've played the new Need for Speed, fun. Both Ori games were like almost a 10 out of 10. Blind Forest and Will o' the Wisps. I'm finally playing God of War. It had a kind of a slow start, but I had like a 6-hour session yesterday. Finally getting into it. Very fun. What else we got? I'm probably gonna end up buying Final Fantasy VII. I know nothing about it. I don't want to know anything about it, but it looks legit. I haven't named. Oh yeah, and Dante's Inferno. I finally played that. I gameflied it back when it came out and played it for about 2 hours and then never touched it again and returned it. It was free with Games of Gold last year. And finally loaded that bitch up because I named the group Coronavirus on Xbox One. Just, to try all the Xbox One games that I have that I fucking won't play. Quantum Break is in there. Celeste is in there. Sleeping Dogs, Red Dead 2. So many games that I've put off and thought that they're probably not that good, but I have them. They just naturally will be more fun and better than Overwatch. And a big part of that is just the hero pools have felt like a knife in the fucking heart, or whatever that saying is. The hero pools have totally backfired. The very first week was good, and ever since then, it's been dog shit. Whenever they ban Reinhardt, it's awful. When they banned Lucio for those 2 days, it was awful. Watching the wacky ass comps that come up on Overwatch League is nice and all, but the game we play, this fucking game. I'm a firm believer in the fact that every add-on hero has just been a significant problem. I think I made this in my last video. I made the same point. Anna, Sombra. Ooh, am I gonna be able to pipe these in order? There's no fucking way. Anna, Sombra, fucking Orisa, Moira, Brig, Baptiste, Sigma, Doomfist. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them, right? I think I'm missing one. And Wrecking Ball. The least fun heroes in the game. And they're all add-on heroes. Okay, besides Anna, of course. Baptiste with Bastion and Immortality Field. And how that thing felt invincible itself. Wrecking Ball just completely does everything Winston can do, but also lives through every situation that Winston won't live through. Sombra. Hello World. Sombra. Anna had triple and quad tank and had to be completely adjusted. Doomfist. Every time you get punched into a wall, you're upset. Where any other hero could kill you, and it's like, alright, I died. But you get punched into a wall, and it feels like a Call of Duty bullshit death. Every time. Sigma with the double shield and how Sigma could do fucking everything. Oh my god. At launch, he's still nuts. In certain maps and hero ban comps. Brig is why... Brig is a result of them not being able to balance Tracer. That's a point that a lot of people can agree with. And then of course Goats, Rollock, all that fun stuff. Moira still needs to be... Moira needs a Symmetra rework. She can do everything with no effort. Somebody made a really good point on Reddit. How Anna can have a higher impact than Moira, but you can have an off day and just lose a bunch of games on Anna, but on Moira you can never have an off day. It's impossible, because she's too easy to play. There's no aim required, you just throw the orb, you heal, there's no precision or anything to that hero. I mean, Mercy's like that, but she doesn't shoot and do damage. She's a fucking perma-heal bitch. Mercy, good god. Shoutouts to when Mercy was banned in comp, and I was trying to level Smurf, and Wrath and I were just getting all the Mercy mains you couldn't play Mercy in comp and quick play. That was fun. Then you have all the DPS that are overtuned, like McCree's fire rate is too high. Change it back. Repeat, Reaper overtuned. I haven't even ranted about Mei. They have no idea what to do with Mei. They should just delete the character. I should have done it with Brig. Now do it with Mei. See? Oh, almost gave away what today was. But yeah. Single player games. Highly recommend Ori 1 and Ori 2. If you can use the Game Pass deal, you had that 1 month pop up in your shit forever. PC or Xbox. Now's the fucking time. Music, 10 out of 10. Visuals, 10 out of 10. Story, maybe 3.5. Gameplay is like 9.5. Story's irrelevant. You play the game and you explore, and it's just so much fun. I got a bunch of low effort videos coming out. I've had a shit ton of gameplay from early April that I was sitting on. Don't go outside.